My name is Sid and welcome to another vlog. So I've decided to start a new segment on my channel called Living in Dubai. And basically the idea is that I've lived in Dubai for over 30 years and I thought I could share some of my knowledge that I've gained just by living here for so long and answer some of you guys' questions that you might have. So basically I'm going to be doing this segment every Wednesday. The idea is that if you guys leave comments, I'm going to try and answer the questions that are most important to you guys. But for the first few vlogs, I'm probably just going to cover general topics that are of interest to all of you guys. So today we're going to be covering where to live. So I'm going to cover a couple of topics. One is price range, so how much you can expect to pay. The second thing is location, like where you'd probably want to live. The third thing I want to talk about is like useful resources for you guys to be able to find apartments or just get a general idea of how much things cost. So if you're looking for a studio apartment, expect to pay between 40 to 80,000 dirhams depending on the location. If you're moving up to a one bedroom, it's going to be about 20% more or somewhere around 50,000 to about 90,000. Of course, that can go higher if you're going for a super luxury. But that's about the range. If you're looking for a two bedroom, expect to pay between 80 to 120 or 150. And then for a three bedroom, I think 130 to 200. Anything above that would probably get you a villa or a nice four bedroom or duplex or penthouse kind of apartment. So that's the range. So basically, if you are coming here single, you probably want to go for a studio or a one bedroom. Expect to pay in the range between 50 to 100,000 dirhams a year. Most people like to take one check, so you have to pay your whole rent in advance. But these days, some people are being more flexible and give you the option to pay in 2 or 4 checks. But don't expect to pay on a monthly basis because that is not how it works in Dubai. Most companies will probably give you an advance because they understand this is how it works. So they'll give you your house allowance in advance so that you can pay your rent. If you're finding all this too expensive, then there are some other options. You can either go outside of Dubai, like places like Sharjah, where rents are probably around 2/3 of what you would pay in Dubai, or maybe even less. There isn't really any good public transportation in Dubai and Sharjah, so you're gonna have to drive. Sharjah is actually not that far away. It's about a half an hour or 45-minute drive, but the traffic is just so crazy. Expect to spend like 2 hours on the road each way, going and coming from work just because of the crazy traffic. Now let's talk about what area you probably want to live in. If you're a single person or if you're looking to live in the most happening part of town, I would recommend either Dubai Marina or downtown. So these are the two most happening places in Dubai. Marina is kind of in the new city. Downtown Dubai is very central in Dubai, so you can get to the old part of the city. The new part of the city is kind of in the middle, right next to the Dubai Mall area. It's just generally a nice place to stay, a lot of cool bars, a lot of nice restaurants. And the same goes with Marina. Marina is very happening. A lot of expats live there. It's got the whole marina with a lot of yachts and stuff, nice restaurants, very cool place. If you want to live in a good area but not pay the same crazy rents that you would in Marina and downtown, then the alternative option for you is either JLT or Business Bay. So JLT is right across the highway from Marina, so it's walking distance, and it's almost as nice, and I would highly recommend that as well. You'd probably pay 10 to 15% less than what you would at the Marina. And the same goes with Business Bay. Business Bay is right next to downtown Dubai. In fact, the government is considering recommissioning some areas of Business Bay to be considered as downtown, so that's how close it is. And that's where I live. I live in Business Bay, and it's a really nice place to live. I'm very happy living here. If you're looking for the cheapest option, check out places on the outskirts of Dubai. Now that's kind of close to Sharjah, but they do have nice apartments for reasonable rates, maybe even closer to Jebel Ali, like Discovery Gardens and stuff. These places have relatively cheap accommodation. Another thing that a lot of new expats do in Dubai is they share an apartment and they'll rent out a room. Or a couple of friends, like 4 friends, will get together and they'll rent out for something like a villa for around 200,000 dirhams and spend 50,000 dirhams each. That way you get a really nice villa, maybe with a pool and stuff like that. and you get your own private room, and you get the general facilities that the villa offers, which is a pretty good option. If you're looking for a nice villa, then you're probably looking at Jumeirah Park, Meadows, or Arabian Ranches. These are the places where the nicer villas are. Or even on the Palm, but the Palm is really expensive. So that's a rough guide to places in Dubai that you might want to live. So the next thing I want to talk about is good resources. If you are looking for an apartment, I would definitely recommend checking out Divisil.com, check out Bayut.com as well, and the third one is propertyfinder.ae. All of them, I'm going to leave a link to all of them in the description, so you guys can go and check it out. These sites will give you a very good idea about pricing, about what to expect in terms of size and stuff like that. I'm going to wrap up this first episode of Living in Dubai over here. The idea is I'm just trying to help you guys out with information. If you have any questions for me, just let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to see more videos like this. See ya.